Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kaiser Penguin, or at least I would hope it's me. And today I am playing For the People. This is actually the second part of the video, and I just edited it in a way that they're both like 20 minutes long, so I thought that was pretty nice of me. It means I get one recording session for 2 days. Let's go! Good evening, Comrade Chester. Yes, indeed, it is a great evening, comrade. Head of the city committee. How do you feel about your new post? I need time to settle in. I feel like I'm a stranger here. Well, Francis, you'll get used to it. Have you prepared a speech? Yes, to tell the truth, I'm a little worried. I've never had to speak before an audience. Never mind, they're just workers. They don't actually care about your speech. Then what's all this for? A mere formality, but it's important. Oh, it seems we've already arrived. After you, Francis. My dear comrade, Polarians, I'm glad to be with you today, to see your bright faces. Your hard work is the pride of not only our city, but also the entire union of the People's Orange Communes. I swear in front of all of you, the people gathered here to fulfill my duty to the citizens of Iron One, and to work so that the party will be proud of the results as much as it is proud of you. Thank you, comrades. Great speech, Francis. You were worrying about nothing. Now it's my turn. Comrade River, I urgently need to speak to you. Hello, and you are? My name is Walter Weiss. I represent the Workers' Union. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Comrade River. But we have a situation at the plant. It is caused by the medical insurance reform. Why do you think so? Your predecessor, Comrade Lejabowski, never gave us an answer. This is my third day here, Comrade Weiss. And that's why we decided to meet you personally. We ask you to review the reform. Comrade Weiss, I'm sorry, but we have to go now. I'm sure we'll get it sorted out some other day. Oh, he takes me away. I don't have, like, a choice? That's okay. Thursday the 15th. Now, hello, Helen. Good morning, Francis. Good morning, Helen. Meetings with the head of the city committee are scheduled for today. Lieutenant Colonel Bayer from the fire committee has already arrived. Well, let him in. Can I move this letter? Comrade River, good morning. And good morning to you, Lieutenant Colonel. In order not to waste neither your time or mine, I'll get straight to the point. Firefighters in our city are in acute need of practically everything. We've only got a handful of cars in working conditions. Copy that. I'll wait for your final decision. Goodbye, Comrade Driver. Goodbye, Comrade Bayer. I like that dude. Pushed hard. Comrade River, Colonel Babcock, Chief Doctor of the First City Hospital, is waiting for you. Let him in, Helen. Good afternoon, Comrade River. Good afternoon, Comrade Babcock. You can call me Carl. I don't really like all these formalities. Excuse me, Comrade Babcock, but I'm not young enough to. But I'm probably young enough to be your son. Well, as you wish. I hope I'll be able to overcome these prejudices in the future. Just showing my respect, Comrade Backup. Respect for you and your profession. Oh, I could go for hours talking about how respect is earned by the deeds, not by age, but I'm afraid we've got work to discuss. I'm listening, Comrade Beckett. You'll probably be surprised, but I will not try and beg for funding by talking about my troubles and hardships. Although traumatizing is an old habit of the heads of the departments of our city, I would like to talk about something else, about the success of our city hospital. With your honorable predecessor, Comrade Lubowski, we introduced the new package of medical insurance for the workers of the Klaus Wolfram plant. Common working people can now get extensive medical care. It sounds great, Comrade Brackett, but you didn't come here to boast, did you? You are right. We really want to extend the new package to all silver servants of the city, and we can't do so without tapping into the city budget. Goodbye then, Comrade Driver. Goodbye, Comrade Beckett. Comrade Driver, Gian Kibler, head of the Livelihood Committee, is here. Good God, there's no end to 'em. I can't keep up with all this stuff. What should I answer? Tell her that I'm out for lunch. It will be done. We, the Undesired, ask you to rename our street in honor of this Molar guy. It is obvious that Iron One is a Corvian city, but part of the Corvian POC no place for the name of John Harper, who is a Kentish nationalist and fought against the Orange forces and the independence of Kent. No. Alright. The Wolfram District. Hello, my name is Anthony Sewer. I'm the director of the orphanage, but before I get to the point, I have to tell you a bit about myself. I know that people are saying a thief and an embezzler, but doesn't care about children. That's all a lie. I understand if I were you, I wouldn't believe a man with such reputation, but let's say I am a thief. That means I have something to steal, while orphanage's funding is so low that if I steal anything, the children will starve to death. The reality is, Comrade Driver, that a man at the post has no funds to waste regarding the care for the children. Please read further. I often deal with the integrity division. Most of the orphans are children of alcoholics born right at the bottom of the social ladder. An attraction to crime and asocial lifestyles is included into them. Thus, they have definitely stole these things. In short, unknown scoundrels are forming a gang out of our orphans. I shudder to imagine for what reason an abandoned child from the slums is a loose cannon. I tried to share my suspicions with the police, but they just waved me off. Perhaps they think I'm trying to deceive them, but I'm trying to help. I write to you and hope that you will listen. Dark deeds are being carried out, and the faster we shed light on them, the better it will be in the end. Alright, so didn't do any bad, is what I'm saying. Dear Comrade Driver, I take the liberty to address you with my humble complaint, as they refuse to even listen to me at the Integrity Division. It seems like our defenders of law and order think that I am crazy. Yes, I practically live in the library, collecting rare and interesting books, as well as keep a lot of cute cats, certainly more than 20, but I'm not crazy at all, believe me. In particular, I need something to live on like a normal person does, but when I recently went to the post office to collect my pension, it was not there. It turns out to be effective. After the update of the post office record, Comrade Ludge turned out to be registered as, therefore could not get his money. A common mistake. Nothing suspicious. Alright. Do this one. Hello, Comrade Driver. Before I proceed with the request, please note that I am a so-called young professional and engineer who works at the Wolfram plant. My wife and I are not from around here, so we were accommodated upon our arrival. It happened during your predecessor, Comrade Lejbowski's administration. The neighborhood near the fire station south of Waldforgel Street. It is not the most comfortable, but at least it is relatively modern. Every morning I have to go out and catch the very first bus to get to the plant all the way across the city. Lately, however, buses have been running late almost every day, and so I am late too, constantly getting reprimanded because of this. You contacted the head of the transport service and asked them to deal with the bus delays. That will probably be enough. Right, got all that done. Helen. Francis? Who turned up this time, Helen? No one, it's just me. I noticed you haven't eaten anything, so I made oatmeal for you. Helen, you are honestly embarrassing. You shouldn't have bothered. Francis, I can't eat a second helping of oatmeal. You have no choice. You really know how to convince a man, Helen. Thank you very much. Ask me anytime. By the way, Helen, you must have head over heels and work all day. You can take a day off tomorrow. Well, Francis, I'll think it over. Brandon Blaze, student of a vocational school, has almost fallen into the open sewer hatch the accidents could have ended in this young man's life. The municipal workers have installed a new lids, but the problem does not end there. The Blaze incident is the third in the last 2 weeks. We'll do that. Okay. Got the pandemic done. We're in the police department now. Okay. The agent got a job as a maintenance worker at the vegetable warehouse. The agent aroused some suspicion and will no longer be able to continue the task, but they did manage to find something out. The agent found out that a dozen full-time warehouse workers, 3 only got the job recently. There we go. We're sending that agent to look at the night stuff, see if it happens during the day or the night. Do I have unfinished business? That's all the same. Oh, this is Paul again. Mission pension. You see, I don't live very richly, so I perforce that I take the problem seriously. I went to the post office, started to sort things out. Fortunately, as a matter of simple sloppiness, these idiots managed to confuse me with Paul Taraj, an argumist who had recently been hit by a car. Like hell, that's not gonna happen. Head of the post office, Angeline Hopfen, whom I made a scene the next day, proved to be a bitch. Just as you would expect. But it was in my favor. I propelled her so that she would scream and that she didn't care about my inspections. I think I wasn't just a bravo. She perfectly knows I'm a journalist and know where to report so that real inspections take place. I guess she really doesn't care about them. Let's assume Comrade Humphin is extremely honest person, but how can you rely on a dozen and a half so employees who are constantly being bullied? I doubt you can. So the origins of her fearlessness lie somewhere else. But again, I cannot do anything about it. The only thing I managed to find out is that Angeline Hoffman lives in the same house as Police Captain Clemens Campbell, which is probably nothing more than a coincidence. Of the rest of the political staff, I would look into the bookkeepers. Without the help of at least one of them, the whole scheme becomes meaningless, and on the contrary, it is unlikely the scammers have begun to engage postmen or hall workers in their business. Sincerely yours, Paul Trabu, almost private detective. Let's check on Richard. Oh. Dang it, it was Anna! Hello, Comrade Driver. My name is Gian Kibler. I'm the head of the Livelihood Committee. Hello, Comrade Kibler. Take a seat, please. Thank you. Sorry for the wait, Comrade Kibler. I had my lunch. It's alright, Comrade Driver. I used to have to wait for weeks when Comrade Lebowski was the head of the study committee. Was he really that busy? He was busy taking care of his beloved self in the position he held, which is now yours. Thankfully, I'm really happy that he's finally gone. It's too bad that the formal reason for his removal was retirement. What reason you prefer? Well, Comrade Lebowski was looking for personal gain whenever he could. Even in the building's restrooms, he would first check if somebody dropped any money. I'm afraid I don't think his work had any positive impact on our city, but luckily it doesn't matter now. Justice always matters, Comrade Kibler. If only everyone in this country had thought the same way. But we have to get to the point. The wear and tear of the city's heating system is about 40%. We must change pipes now, and otherwise hundreds of families remain without heating this winter. Furthermore, the city needs to buy snow clearing equipment. Alright, I'll consider what I can do. You're not the first person today asking for increased funding. Thank you, Comrade Driver. I think, unlike your predecessor, I have what it takes to make the right decisions. Goodbye, Comrade Kibler. Alright. Yeah, I think we're going to leave this one here on the 16th of December. +4, -2, +0, -2. Ooh. We're going to end the day, and then we're going to do our nice little outro. Gonna get this. Oh, never mind. We got this nice little thing. Emma, yes, can you imagine? He ditched me without explaining anything. It's so painful to see all of this. Such horrible indifference. I am so angry at this ungrateful man. How could he do this to me? Bartender, it was really awful. He shouldn't. Hello, is this your first time here? Yes, I'm new in town. Nice place you've got. So you are new here, just like our new head of the city committee. Then you should try our fresh light beer. It came in this morning. Yes, thank you. A pint, please. Let me introduce myself, Francis Driver. So you're... Hello, Comrade, head of the city committee. Sorry for eavesdropping, but... Comrade Driver, what a pleasant surprise. Pleased to meet you. I have always thought that only the elderly can take up leadership positions. Well, I think you've heard of that party set a new course towards rejuvenation. Emma Dormer, by the way. Just Emma, please. Then call me Frank, Emma. What made you so upset? You know, some men don't appreciate what we do for them. They can be very mean about it. Let's stop talking about this. I don't want to spoil the evening. Alright, boom, then here's to this evening. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Leave. I haven't had such a good time in a while, Frank. Maybe we should do it again sometime. Tomorrow, for example. Then same time, same place? Alright, so we meet Emma. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Kaiser Penguin, or at least I still hope it's me. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I think I have some good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone!
The unsponsored water bottle. Click that video up there, or this one over here, and then subscribe. It's gonna be right over my face, right here. Or right over here. I'm not sure. It's going wherever it goes. Yeah. Thanks, dudes. See you later.